And a very pleasant good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Dancy Field here on the campus of Flora High School for Wabash Catch TV's presentation of high school football here in its senior night as the Flora Wolves host the Carlyle Indians out of the Cahokia Conference. Welcome. My name is Bruce Dickey, joined alongside by Jamie Hodges for tonight's game. The Flora Wolves at 5-2. A chance tonight, Jamie, to lock down that elusive playoff spot.
Playoff night.
Wolves have not been in the playoffs since the 2016-2017 season, and that was about the only time Flora has made the playoffs since I want to say 2010, 2011, and Wolves coming in off of an outstanding win last week up at Newton, Jamie, and Flora just has. Most teams would kind of be bothered by not scoring a lot of points. Doesn't bother Flora, does it?
Coach Tackett does not care. He's got his game plan. He's happy to plug away, and he plays that at some point we're going to catch a break. Something's going to break loose sometime. And until then, he's just going to play field position. And every game we've seen, it's broke loose for him.
3 of their 5 wins have come with 13 or fewer points. When you look over the schedule at this point, this is week 8 in the season. It's the penultimate week of the regular season. But if the Wolves win tonight, they are locked in for another week at least after that, aren't they?
And they will be very happy about that. Like you said, probably twice in the past 10 years they've made the playoffs.
Yes.
So you get in the playoffs, anything can happen. You're there.
Go on the road. Last time Flora was in the playoffs, they went down to El Dorado, played the Eagles, and played that game tough. But the Eagles that was one of El Dorado's pretty good years.
They were loaded that year.
Yeah, they were one of El Dorado's really good years, and they kind of boat raced Flora toward the end of that game. But the Wolves this year, if they get this win, that's 6 wins. I think they only had 5 that season. But if they get this win tonight, that is 6 with a chance for next week to get a 7th win and an opportunity to beat Paris on the road and also an opportunity, I think they would have a chance to tie for first in the conference.
Well, and what a turnaround from last year, Bruce. Which you and I were up here last year watching them, and this is just a whole different type of football club. A lot more swagger, a lot more confidence. You can tell these players have bought into the system.
That's right. Flora does still have a chance to tie for the conference championship. They are a game behind, actually a half a game behind Olney and Paris as Flora is playing out of conference tonight. Olney and Paris still have 2 conference games apiece. But if Olney wins tonight, and they are playing at Newton this evening, that would make them 6-1 in the conference and pretty difficult to catch as they'd have Robinson coming in. Paris, on the other hand, has Robinson at Robinson tonight, and then Flora next week. Of course, next week Flora playing at Paris. It is still way up in the air in the Little Illini Conference.
There's a lot of scenarios on how that at least the second and third place could shake out, depending on what. And if Olney trips over themselves tonight, first 3's up for grabs.
And that can happen. Newton's a quality team. Newton comes in tonight with a 4-3 record, coming off that tough loss last week against Flora. It was Newton's. Boy, that's a tough one to take. It was Newton's homecoming game, and and like you said, Coach Tackett, they're willing to play a field position game. They are more than willing to. Just go ahead and punt. You've got a good punter, and you've got good punt returners. And if your defense is solid enough to be able to do such a thing, by all means, you do it.
Yeah, it's definitely something we've seen out of Flora this year is their special teams have been solid. They've not made a lot of times in high school where you can easily beat a team or at least bust their morale is on their special teams.
And they are using kickers. They've got the extra point kicker who's doing a great job, doing a well of a job. Did you hear how Flora scored last week in Newton?
Tell me how, Bruce.
Of course, they'd been playing this field position game all evening long, and in the second half, or in the third quarter, Flora was able to get Newton hemmed in back in inside their own 10-yard line, and Newton fumbled the ball, a fumble recovery, and they ran it in for a touchdown. The Flora High School band is going to play our national anthem. Here they go. National anthem performed by the Flora Marching Wolves band. Do a great job over there. I got to tell you, it's always fun whenever the bombs bursting in air are actual bombs bursting in air,
and you aren't expecting it.
Actually, over here on this side, we heard some of the Carlyle fans who didn't realize that was going to happen. Might have heard a couple of curse words.
Yeah,
accidentally.
I remember my first game here this year, and I was not ready. I jumped about a mile.
But that's the thing, folks. If you are not a fan of fireworks, don't come out to the Flora football field tonight, because they had allotted fireworks, several $100 worth of fireworks over the course of the year, and with Flora not scoring a ton of points, you don't get to blow them up during touchdowns.
Right.
So they said no matter what the score ends up tonight, if Flora wins, the fireworks show at the end of the night will be just phenomenal. They're going to blow every piece in the arsenal.
Well, and that's something you just mentioned, a good point about Flora's style of play.
Yeah.
So we cover Flora, Salem, and Fairfield.
Right.
Our quickest games by far, and there's not been a running clock. We've done running clock Fairfield games, and the Flora games are quicker.
Flora, 7 games into the season, has scored 99 points.
Yeah, I mean,
and they're 5-2.
They are quick, fast football games, and Flora forces opponents to play to their style.
There are 9 teams in the Little Illini Conference. Flora has outscored only 1.
And they're 5-2.
So that's just things you just don't very much expect. For the Carlyle Indians, Carlyle, I tell you what, they are struggling, Jamie. They come in with a record of 0-7 off of a 3-6 season last year. And 0-7, and the numbers are dwindling, and Carlisle's just having a tough time of it.
Yeah, and I don't know if it's due to injuries or what, but in the program, there's 7 more players listed than what they've got on the field. They've only have 17 dressed at the moment.
They've got 17 kids dressed. They come in off of a loss at Salem last week, 59-10. They took the lead in that ball game, by the way. Took the opening kick and went downfield and scored. Went up 7-0, and then Salem scored like the next 59 in a row. And
Salem didn't like that.
Salem didn't like that. They do have their closest game was a loss at home to Trenton, and they've already had all their home games. They are concluding the season on the road. Last week at Salem, tonight at Flora, and next week down at Pinckneyville, who is also 0-7. Might have a chance to, most likely will have a chance for somebody to get their first win next week down at Pinckneyville.
Always something to look forward to in football.
Well, I shouldn't say that. I don't want to speak too soon. Carlisle could pick up their first win here tonight.
Man, if they do after you said that, I would not come to work tomorrow.
Hey, the folks I work with here at Wabash Communications and Wabash Catch TV have already been giving me guff about how I basically am the broadcaster's jinx.
Yeah, well, we've always said the Bruce Sticky fade is a real thing.
The Bruce Sticky fade is a real deal. I tell you what we're going to do. We're going to come back right after these words for the opening kickoff, and the evening will begin here at Flora. You're listening and watching Wabash Catch TV. Back after this.
Life is full of special times, and at Flora Savings Bank, we're here with you through all of them. Growing your family, finding that perfect home, taking that family vacation you've always dreamed about, or starting your own business. At Flora Savings Bank, we keep things simple. Our banking apps allow you to spend less time banking and more time with what matters most. Check out Flora Savings Bank 2.0 and get the best of everything. Caring bankers, great technology, and a bank that cares about community. Stop by the bank or apply online at florasavings.com. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
And welcome back to Flora, home of the Wolves, here at Dancy Field on the near the campus of Flora High School. The Wolves getting set to come out of their big blown-up tunnel over there. The Carlyle Indians are on the field. The Carlyle Indians on the road to finish out this season. They are in at 0-7 on the season under the tutelage of Christopher Berkner. Of course, Brian Tack at the head coach of the Flora Wolves. By the way, there are the Wolves coming out.
There's more fireworks.
More fireworks. They're going to blow them all, man. If you're scared of fireworks, turn off your sound. They're going to blow them all over the course of the night. Hey, we want to say thanks before we get going to the kids from the North Clay video editing class. Aaron Jones is here along with Max West, and those folks do an outstanding job. The kids from the North Clay video editing class help out Wabash Catch TV all the time, and we couldn't do what we do without those folks. Last year in this football game, Jamie, Carlisle defeated Flora at Carlisle 28-14 en route to their 3-6 season. Flora ended up at 1-8 last season. So, good set of officials here. These guys have done state championship games, haven't they?
I was going to say the only wild card in this game is the officials.
Those.
No, this is a good group.
We
are friends with this group of guys. We've seen them do a jillion games.
I have been coached by one or two of this group of guys.
That is a good group. We're glad to see them here.
Give you kind of an idea how old they are, too.
Well, yeah, they've been doing it. Well, except for Robbie. Don't lump Robbie in with that. He's younger than me.
Bill Book's out there along with Ken Odie, Gary Moore, Robbie Edwards, and Bob Edwards will be blowing the whistles tonight. I think, how many games at state championship games have they?
A lot.
I think they've done 4 or 5. Yeah, 4 or 5 state championship games.
Let me tell you something else about these guys.
Tell me something else about those guys.
They do every home JFL game at Fairfield.
For basically nothing.
Yes. Yep, just basically nothing. They just show up, and they do a good job of teaching the kids. Even if they don't throw a flag, they will tell them, hey, do that again. Here's what you did wrong. Do it again. You're going to get flagged.
Oh, that's an outstanding way to be. That's for certain. Flora, as I said, won the toss. And they deferred to the second half. It will be Carlisle football as we get set to kick it away. Kicking away for Flora is Hayden Gibson. He puts foot to football. It's a high kick and going to be grabbed by one of the upbacks, and it'll be dropped pretty quickly at the 36-yard line.
Yeah, Flora stormed him. I couldn't see who was there first, but there was quickly 5 guys.
Bringing it back was Owen Berkner. Owen Berkner on the return. Wears number 37. He's a 5'8", 165-pound freshman. There's going to be We're going to be calling freshmen all night long for the Carlyle squad. They have several on the team.
Only 2 seniors dressed.
2 seniors, 5 sophomores. And it just makes it that much tougher. Braden Albert is the quarterback. He's a junior. Sets a man in motion, pitches it to him. That's Landon Taylor, tries to get around the left side. He's got some room, and he's going to get shoved out of bounds after picking up about 5 yards.
He's quick.
That's a pretty nice move.
He got around that corner pretty quick. And
he was in motion from that right side, moving around to the left side. Simone Zanetto also in the backfield.
Flora Wolves, their corners are going to have to learn to stay home on that.
Zanetto is the tailback behind the quarterback. Under center goes Braden Albert. The man in motion again. Handoff goes to Zanetto. 6 foot, 180-pound junior.
Just so you know, this game, as you're watching on TV, is Bruce Knight's worst nightmare. Silver and yellow numbers.
Let's talk about the uniform. We'll talk about the uniforms over the course of the evening.
Well, I was getting ready to say who made the tackle, and I couldn't read it.
Well, that's the thing. The Flora uniforms, I can see those better than the Carlyle uniform numbers. And I don't really think that's an age thing talking, Jamie.
It is, Bruce. It's an age thing. Let's admit it. I'm throwing myself in there with you.
3rd down and 6, and tried to go away from the strong side and nothing doing. Nice job over there on the hit. I believe coming up with the tackle for Flora was Blaine Dickey.
It was a good play call.
Yeah, just lost a 3.
And Flora was in. They just read it.
A little bit of misdirection.
So I guess it wasn't.
Well, no, could have been better. Could have been better.
Okay.
Daniel Lewis back deep for the Wolves, as I believe that is Colton Hewells set to punt for the Carlyle Indians. First series of the game is 3 and out, and they're going to fake punt.
So I was just getting ready to say, Bruce, that punter was looking at the coach a long time.
Snap to Clayton Travis, and he wasn't going anywhere. The Flora Wolves read that. And all of a sudden, it'll be 1st and 10, Flora Wolves at the 30-yard line of Carlyle.
The punter didn't sell that. He stared at the coach too long on the play call.
Well, he was basically still staring at the coach whenever they snapped the ball.
Yeah,
that was part of that. I think the first quarterback I ever saw do that was Kurt Warner, or maybe before him, Joe Montana. Handoff will go to. That goes to Daniel Lewis, I believe. Check that, Grant Johnson. Grant Johnson with the run, and he'll have 1st down yardage. Just basically off left tackle. Gain of about 11 up to the 19-yard line. And the Wolves in business inside the red zone. Into the shotgun goes Jace Helm, number 11, sophomore quarterback. He hands it to Johnson. He's got room on that left side again. Gets across the 15 to around the 14-yard line, where he is dropped by, I want to say, Ethan Fouch.
Grant Johnson, a senior running back, getting the most out of his senior night here on his first 2 carries.
Johnson, 5'7", 185 pounds. When he gets going, Jamie, it's kind of like a bowling ball, isn't it?
Who was the guy from Penn State? Short running back, set some records there at one time before Barkley.
Oh, not Larry Johnson.
No, began with a K.
Grant Johnson will pick up a couple of yards on 2nd down and 7. Gets up to around the 6-yard line, and that's where Flora will have it. Looking at a 3rd down and probably 3.5. Need to get to the check that they're at the 11-yard line. Need to get to about the 8. And they will spread one man out to the left. That is Jared Sons. Handoff to the 2nd man, but actually Johnson. Johnson breaks a tackle. He's inside the 5, or he's going to get dropped right at the 5-yard line. And the Wolves have a 1st down, 1st and goal inside the 10 at the 5-yard line of the Carlyle Indians.
Good job breaking that tackle by Johnson.
Yeah, it's a pretty athletic move. I guess he didn't quite reach the 5-yard line. The ball laying on the 6.
It's pretty close. Yeah.
Spread out wide to the right is senior night fella Alex Wiles, enjoying his senior night as well. Wide to the left is Jared Sons. Nobody in the backfield with Jace Helm. He puts a man in motion, fakes the handoff to him, rolls to his right. He's got a man out there. That's Wiles, and it's over his head.
Trying to get Wiles a touchdown on senior night.
Had a chance. Had a good chance at it. I didn't think it got that too far over his head. He got his hands up there and could not bring it down. They'll bring up 2nd and goal from the 6. Flora does have a kicking game, so you don't know if they would, if they are stopped on 3rd down here, if they would bring out the field goal unit or not.
My assumption is how quickly they got the ball back that they would go for it.
Grant Johnson in the backfield, shotgun for Helm. Handoff to Johnson, tries the left side, breaks a tackle. He's in the end zone. Touchdown, Flora. They lead it 6-0 here with 8:05 remaining in the first quarter. Wolves take it in 2.5 minutes. A drive of about 30 yards. Actually, 2 minutes, 27 seconds.
Not too bad of an average.
Not a bad drive. 6-yard scamper, and they will bring in McGee to kick. The kick is no good, off to the left. So, with 8:05 remaining here in the first quarter, Flora jumps to a 6-0 lead. We'll be back after this.
Scheid Diesel Service Company is your anything diesel full service center and fuel injection shop. Scheid Diesel offers the quickest turnaround times to get you back on the road. Scheid Diesel can service any diesel engine from agricultural, construction, heavy-duty truck, and automotive. Let Scheid rebuild your pump, injectors, or turbos. Need custom fuel lines? Scheid has you covered. With a drive-in service, they offer a variety of services, including oil changes, engine rebuilds, DOT inspections, and DPF cleanings. For unmatched quality, think Scheid Diesel Service Company. Anything diesel.
Freeform's 31 Nights of Halloween are gonna be killer.
What's your favorite scary movie?
Is this a trick question?
All your faves
It's a tradition.
and brand new screams.
Hey, anybody see a ghost?
31 Nights of Halloween.
We came, we saw, we kicked it.
All October, only on Freeform.
And welcome back to Flora. The Wolves score on their first possession. Boy, that
Nice
is a
kick.
good kick. It drives the Indians all the way back to the 10-yard line.
And lost footing.
And nice move getting out to the 20. He still broke a couple of tackles. That was Zanetto.
Was Crosby in on that? The freshman? Did I see a 35 in there?
I think you did.
One of them had a pretty nice little pop.
So, Carlyle will start their second possession of the football game at their own 20-yard line.
Carlyle yet to try to throw the ball.
Albert Braden, the quarterback, is under center on this play. Have put a man in motion. They're going to roll to the left. The pitch to that man. Oh, and it's fumbled.
Backwards.
They're going to call it an incomplete pass rather than a pitch.
And Mr. Book was right there.
Getting up slowly is the quarterback, Braden Albert.
Yeah, he took a shot.
He took a shot trying to make that throw.
That's why it.
And Colton Yules will check in, and he may be playing quarterback for Braden Albert for a play or
his
two.
Ribs are hurting. Hate to see that.
No, they'll check that. It'll be, looks like Owen Bertner will move into the quarterback spot. Owen Berkner is a freshman, and try the option to the right side, and he's not going to go very far as he's going to be dropped. A loss of about a yard.
As much as Flora's bringing the heat, I'd almost try here if I was Carlyle.
If you got enough time, throw the ball
Screen,
deep.
just a little screen. Have a receiver go 5 yards, stop.
First opportunity was Sam Duquesne, and he missed the tackle. But second man was right there. 7:05 to go here in this first quarter. Wolves up 6-0. On the option again, they're going to hand it off to the first man through across the 20. Nice gain of about 4 or 5 up to the 24-yard line. That'll bring up a fourth down and about 6. And probably expect the Indians to punt it this time. They didn't punt last time. They tried to fake it. Back to kick is Colton Hewells. Back deep for the Wolves. Oh, it's a bad snap. It gets the kick away. Nice job by Hewells. It's going to bounce at the 49 and across 49 into Wolves territory.
That could have been a lot worse.
Oh, it really could have. It will be 1st and 10 for Flora at their own 49-yard line. But boy, oh boy. Colton Hewells, the 5'3" freshman, made something out of nothing there.
Yes, that looked like it was going to be a lot of trouble for Carlyle, and he not only was able to get it off, that for running for your life to the side,
oh, yeah.
They'll take 30 yards.
Was there a flag or something I didn't see on the field, the way folks are milling around and officials talking to each other? I might be missing a flag. Do you see one out there on the field?
No, but is one of them using the pink one like last week?
Oh, it's false start against the Indians, and Flora will decline, and they will take it at their own 49. First down. I tell you what, they just don't even pay attention to where the other guy is standing marking the ball. We've seen it all year long.
We have.
People just, I'll tell you what.
Just, this is good.
This will work. 1st and 10 at the 50, not the 49. Jace Helm back to throw. Looks to his right. Throws that direction. He's got a man down there. It's Bush King. And he turned the wrong direction, and the ball went the other direction from where he was heading.
Helm expected him to go curl out, and he curled in.
Michael Bush King speeding.
Holy cow.
Down the right sideline. You got a Fairfield update or something?
Fairfield's up 20-0, 4 minutes in.
Wow. Okay.
And I know they started seniors.
I have seen
seniors that didn't get a play.
I have seen games like that in the playoffs. I did a game one year where the team that I was following, with 10 minutes to go, were down 22-0. You get fumble, and touchdown. Handoff again. This time to Gibson. Hayden Gibson's going to pick up 6 or 7. Gets out across the 45 to about the 43-yard line. And the Wolves are looking for about 3rd down and 3. You know, the interesting thing about that throw moments ago to Bush King, the Wolves don't throw short much.
No, they do not. When
they
Helm
just
throws,
basically run, and then they'll throw long. Back to throw is Helm. Throws it 15 yards down the field over the head, and outstretched fingers of Michael Bush King.
Yeah, that was just high. That just floated on him.
So 4th down and 3 for Flora.
You don't punt here. You're middle of the field.
He moved it a yard. I tell you what, it's just something to see. All right. So Flora will go for it inside of Carlyle territory here on 4th down and 3. And Jace Helm with 2 receivers out to the right, 1 to the left, or out to the left. And he makes a nice move, cuts to the sideline. He may be gone. 1 man to beat, and he gets to the end zone. A shove at the end by Landon Taylor, but it was not in time. Touchdown, Flora, on a 42-yard scamper by the quarterback, Jace Helm. Who knew he had that kind of speed?
I was just getting ready to say, we have seen Helm with like short runs to the side to pick up a yard or 2. We have not seen him go upfield.
Oh, no.
Wow.
That was
he got through there quick.
He really shot through.
And that is
so set to kick an extra point, John McGee. He's 0 for 1 tonight. First one was off to the right. Next one is down the middle. It's good. So with 5:15 to go here in quarter number one, Flora leads Carlyle 13-0. We'll be back after this word.
Welcome to the world of custom embroidery. Shirt Tales is here to service all of your embroidery and screen printing needs. From ball caps to teddy bears, we have it all. All custom made for your business or personal needs. We also sell Green Mountain grills and all the necessary products for your backyard barbecue. Call us today at 662-2451 or stop by 134 West North Avenue in Flora or visit us online at shirt-tales.net.
Are you ready for some football? Are you ready for Monday nights to be as exciting as Saturday nights and to leave a cousin's wedding early for Wild Card Weekend? Are you ready to destroy Daryl forever?
Aaron Rodgers.
Well, these 6 planes are ready. This grandpa's ready. Mahomes is ready.
Mahomes is ready.
I just said that. The fans are ready. The teams are ready. Are you ready?
Set to kick it away is Hayden Gibson for the 3rd time tonight. This time Simon Zanetto will catch it at about the 18, heads up to his right, and he'll pick up about 10 yards. Simon Zanetto, spelled Simone, is actually pronounced Simon because Italian foreign exchange student. How about that?
That's pretty neat.
That's
like
cool.
You said, you don't see a lot of them come and play a position in football.
Position players, yeah. Usually you'll see a foreign exchange student come in and kick because nobody else has.
Only had one.
Nobody else has
Last
American
week.
football.
Only had the good kicker last week.
Well, you remember
there was a foreign exchange student soccer player. They had to set the tee for him.
That was his first game.
Yep.
Remember a few years ago, what was the Ado Ferrari?
Yep, Ferrari.
Kicked for Fairfield. So 1st and 10 for Carlyle at their own 30-yard line with 5:09 remaining here in quarter number one. And the handoff on the cutback is met rudely.
Had a little delayed counter trying to go there.
The handoff went to Berkner.
Scott Taylor was right in there.
As I didn't catch it, I think Braden Albert was back in the game at quarterback. Yeah, Braden Albert is back in. That's good to see. You don't want to see
no injuries.
No injuries. That's exactly right. They got a game to play still. Under center goes Braden Albert. He's got the man in motion, and he will roll that ray, bumps into his blocker. Now makes a move. He's to the 35-yard line. It's going to make it third down and about 4. Make it 4, as the football will be
long
laying.
3, short 4.
Let's see where they put it. I want to see where he puts it. Or if he pays attention to the other official. Okay, that time he paid attention a little bit to the other official. Sometimes you just you want to put it where the energy's right.
Yeah.
The Carlisle Indians in their white jerseys with golden numerals, purple pants, and the bright pink socks for breast cancer awareness. They try to get around the left side and nowhere to go. Good penetration and pursuit by the Flora Wolves. And that'll lose a little bit more than 5 back to the 30-yard line. Looking to lose 6 on that, and they will punt it away. I got a different kicker. That's not Colton Hewells back there, is it? That looks like Zanetto. Is that a 15 back there kicking?
Nope.
Is that a 10 back there kicking?
I don't know.
It's tough to see. That was Hewells. As the ball will be actually fumbled, but finally fallen on by Gibson.
Gibson realized.
No, it was Jared Sons. No, pardon me, Daniel Lewis, number 22.
I just need to contain this and fall on it at this moment.
Daniel Lewis doing the smart thing. After you bobble it a little bit, let's control.
Yeah, let's get this thing taken care of.
Wolves up 13-0 with 2:56 to go here in the first quarter. They have a field position again inside the Carlisle half of the field. They've been either at midfield or starting inside Carlisle's half all night long. Hand off to Gibson. He'll chug forward for about 4 yards, make it 3 yards, gets to around the 45. And that's where the Wolves will face a second down. You don't know what Brian Tackett. He's going to be happy with 3 or 4 yards pop.
He's not going to get fancy. There's not going to be trick plays or trying to blow things up. He's going to do what we've seen him do this year.
3 or 4 yards of pop, burn clock, get in the end zone.
Yep.
Try to play clean football. You don't get penalties.
That's something else that we didn't mention that Florida's done really well this year.
There's the broadcaster's curse right there.
I know.
Handoff goes to Grant Johnson. He's going to pick up 5, maybe 6 yards. He's going to be shy of a first down, but he's going to be across the 40.
It's our last game together. It was going too fast for me, Bruce. I thought we needed to slow it down a bit.
Yeah, thanks a lot. That's cool. That's fine. I don't care. Yeah, that's fine. We can always fake an injury up in a booth.
That's right, booth injury. Timeout on field. It wouldn't take much. Stand up wrong.
We have seen officials call TV timeouts when there were no TVs there.
Yeah.
Media timeout. That guy needs a break. 3rd down and 1. The throw off to the right side to Bush King. He makes the grab. He heads down the sideline. He's going to get shoved out of bounds inside the 25. First down for the Wolves. Needed 1, got about 15. Got about 18, actually. No, check that. 13 is they're going to put it at the 26-yard line. 1st and 10, Flora. They had a hold of Bush King's belt, jersey.
They weren't letting go.
No. Back into the shotgun goes Jace Helm. He looks to throw, rolls to his right, now throws back to his left.
Oh.
He's got a man deep. It is caught. Touchdown, Flora. Jared Sons on a 26-yard touchdown throw. The Wolves go up 3 touchdowns, 19-zip.
And I think Jace got excited. That is one of his not best looking. Usually he has a tight spiral, and that one was kind of wobbling on him.
I got to tell you, right in his hands, though.
If you're going
to look at something to beef about it, Jace Helm, you're digging pretty deep. That was a good
No,
play.
I'm not beefing. I'm just saying I think he saw him wide open and got excited.
The kick is away, and it is good. So with a minute and a half, minute 27 to be exact, remaining in the first quarter, Flora is up on Carlisle, 20-0 back after this.
It is all things new at Zimdar's Heating, Air Conditioning, and Appliance Repair. We have a new line of heating and cooling equipment and new technicians. Our new equipment line offers 24 months free financing and excellent warranty coverage. Our experienced service technicians can provide you with quality service and repairs on all brands of HVAC equipment. Zimdar's has been serving Clay County and the surrounding areas for over 23 years. The employees of Zimdar's are here to help, so call local and call Zimdar's.
Well, this is, you mentioned how fast the Flora Wolves quarters and time rolls are not the fastest ones tonight. Murfreesboro leads Benton 12-0 at the end of the quarter. That's a surprise. And Anna Jonesboro over Sparta 8-0 after a quarter. You were saying?
Nothing.
You're about to give another score, weren't you?
Yes, but I don't know why.
Kicking away, Hayden Gibson. This is going to be a short one. It's going to be grabbed at about the 27-yard line, coming up to about the 37. That's where the Indians will start out. I believe that was Sean Erlinger. Or I guess it was Owen Bertner.
Indians just need to get a first down, get something positive going. Something to build on.
They are looking for their first down of the evening. As back under center heads Braden Albert. He's got receivers standing to either side, puts a man in motion, pitches it to him, and trying to get out in the corner. That is Travis Clayton. He does get the corner turn, and he's going to get pushed out of bounds at about the 43-yard line, gain of 5 or 6.
He did a real good job of avoiding a loss.
He got up a little bit slowly and heads back to the huddle. Not doing well.
He's coming back.
So it'll be 2nd down and 4 for the Indians. Travis Clayton is a freshman, 5'4", 145-pounder. And he might have just gotten twisted a little bit.
Yeah, because he made a hard turn there because it looked like he was going to be tackled for a loss. And he got out of it, which was
they did nice.
Very good
great
job.
run. Nice run. So 2nd and 4 for the Indians. Pitch it again, similar play. And not the same result as Berkner is going to get knocked down for no gain at around the 41.
Yeah, Daniel Lewis was there waiting on him that time.
Lost maybe on the play of a yard or so. So the Indians looking at 3rd down, a long 5, short 6. Football on the 41. They need to get out to just shy of the 47-yard line. With 48 seconds to go in the first quarter, the clock is on the run. Wingbacks and tight ends on both sides. Man in motion, handoff goes to the fullback, straight up the gut. He's got 1st down, across the 45 to about the 48-yard line. Nice run by Simon Zanetto. And the Indians are in business at the 49, their own 49.
That was a nice, just stronger. Just put his head down and bowled his way through there.
Well blocked. Well blocked as well. Trying out that left side of the Flora Wolves defensive line. Landon back over there along with Bo Probst. Handoff across midfield. Zanetto doing some good. He's going to get to the 45, make it the 44-yard line.
They have found a play they like, and it's working, Bruce.
And that will end the first quarter with the Flora Wolves leading the Carlyle Indians 20-0. We'll be back after these.
Welcome to Zinc Building Center. My dad and Ryan work here. They sell lumber, paint, doors, windows, plumbing, electrical, and much more. Oh yeah, they sell guns too. Zinc Building Center on Route 45 and Louisville. It's a cool place.
I just can't imagine us not sitting around this table together.
This is LA!
So we don't have our own kitchen or bathroom?
No. We all share.
It just got better.
We're just in time.
You guys gonna join?
Should we give it a chance?
Welcome back. The Carlyle Indians looking at 2nd down and 4 at the Flora 45-yard line, and a flag is thrown offside against the Flora Wolves. So they'll move them forward. That'll be 1st down yardage, Jamie.
So they're starting to string it together.
Starting to put some stuff together. Let's see, at quarter.
This is the deepest they've been into Flora's territory.
Second 1st down on the evening, too. They're running to their left. Fake pitch. Now they do pitch it. Nice room on the left side. Going out that way is Landon Taylor. And he gets shoved out of bounds at around the 36-yard line. Gain of about 4.
Looked like Blaine Dickey was there to help him out of bounds.
Yeah, it's always nice to help people, isn't it? It's very kind. Make it 2nd down and 7. Gain of 3 on the play. Albert under center. He puts Clayton in motion. Good to see him back in. The handoff goes straight up the gut. Nothing doing. Nice job on that one. As the ball came loose a little late. Nice job landing back. Got into the backfield and really created some havoc out there, Jamie.
Yeah, he kind of saw that coming. It was a little slow developing, and he was right there close to the time of
So 3rd down and 6. I got to tell you, at this deep into Flora territory, it's got to be 4-down territory for Carlyle, don't you think?
Oh, yes.
If they don't make it. Fake handoff to Taylor. Back to throw is Albert. He's got his man. He's completed at the 34. And that'll be a pickup of a yard or so. Make it maybe a couple. And Carlyle looking at 4th down and 3. Make it 4th and 4. Football at the 34.
You definitely go for it. I would go with Simon Zanetto up the middle.
It's been basically their most effective play, hasn't it, Jamie?
Yes, it has.
10.5 minutes remaining here in the first half as Flora trying to stop Carlisle's deepest penetration into Flora territory. Single back, man in motion, stops. And they're going to have to call timeout as he was going the wrong direction. Timeout taken by Christopher Berkner. We'll take a timeout as well. 10:24 to go in the half. Flora leads 20-0. Back after this.
It won't always be new. It won't always be clean. It won't always be flawless. But it'll always be yours. So how do you know it'll be protected? To solve the big challenges of tomorrow, take simple steps today. At Country Financial, when you're ready to start, we're ready to help. With auto insurance.
See me, Alex Atwood in Sisney, for your insurance and financial needs.
Hey, Jamie, I understand you have a score from Fairfield's senior night tonight.
Fairfield senior night with 2:04 to go in the first. It is 33-0 Fairfield.
33-0 Fairfield. Vienna, boy, they're struggling to get players as well, and it's tough to see. Tough to see that kind of thing. Albert under center on this 4th down and 4. Sets a man in motion. The ball's dropped. And it's going to be Flora football no matter where it ends up. The Wolves will take over at the 36-yard line. Boy, that is a tough time to have a snap bobbled.
Did you see who actually here we go.
Boy, it doesn't really matter who actually recovers.
Well, it does on the
4th
turnover
down.
stats.
Well, I guess it does because that's going to end up being a turnover.
And Flora.
And there it is.
Great replay job by the crew here at Wabash Catch TV.
How about that? How about that? 10:21 to go here in the first half. Flora with their first possession of the second quarter. Wow. And on the run is Michael Bush King. He's going to have first down yardage, but it's going to be coming back. Jamie saw a holding, you say?
Yes.
And Bill Book right on it wearing the white hat.
Happened on the cutback, unfortunately.
Bush King probably would have had. He would
and
have
that's
been
the
close
sad
to
part.
first down otherwise.
He had it. It was by, He was by the hold.
Yeah.
Which you see so often, Bruce.
When you see the holding downfield, 80 or 90% of the time, the runner is already gone.
Yeah. He's already past that hold.
So 10 yards from the spot of the foul will create a first down and 13 opportunity for the Wolves.
Opportunity.
Well, you look in your playbook.
That's right.
I've got to have a 1st and 13 play somewhere.
Well, yes,
don't I?
that has to be in there.
This is when I run that
We'll
play.
just use our 1st and 15.
Man in motion, a fake handoff and running the other way. Bush King from his quarterback spot. He's down the sideline. He's going to be pushed out of bounds across midfield at about the 44-yard line of the Carlyle Indians. Well, change of pace. Bush King running basically a wildcat out there, Jamie.
Well, they had him in the backfield.
Yeah.
Looked like he was going down.
It was a direct snap.
Yeah, it looked like he was going down immediately. And
yeah, the Indians had him in the backfield.
Yes.
Yeah, he was able to slip and slither through and get pushed out of bounds, but a pickup of about 15 or 16 yards. Enough for the Flora first down.
Tackett's listening to us. I said call the 1st and 15. But that's what they got.
That was thinking. Nice of you to do that. It's very helpful. 1st and 10 for the Wolves at the 46-yard line of Carlyle. Hand off to Johnson. He's across the 45, but not much more. Nice tackle out there by big old number 70, Drew Lang, 6'1", 240-pound senior. And he is owning that middle, isn't he?
He has clogged it up pretty well.
Doing a good job out there. 9.5 to go here in the first half. 2nd down and 8 for the Wolves. They lead 20-0. Scored 3 in the first quarter, 3 touchdowns.
Yeah, that middle, there's just nothing.
Yeah, he's just really clogging it up. You're
I think
right.
he just drug down 3 guys.
Jaron Borders was out in front trying to block for Johnson, but yeah, you're right. There was nowhere for him to go.
I think I'd stay away from the middle.
Might think about it. 3rd down and about 7 coming up. Need to get to the 36-yard line. Football's on the 43. Helm, number 11 at the quarterback. He's in the shotgun. He's got twins to each side. He looks to his right, throws. It's caught
Nice
by Wiles across the 35. He'll have first down yardage. Needed 7, picks up 8 or 9. Yeah, and Wiles.
That was a hard-thrown ball here.
He fired it to him.
Yeah, that came quick. Look at this.
Yeah, nice throw, nice catch. Good tackle out there by Braden Albert. That's the other.
It was a good tackle.
That's the other tricky thing whenever you only have 17 players dressed. Just about everybody's going both ways.
Yeah, you're playing a lot.
You're playing every play almost, and special teams, and you don't get a break. In the shotgun, man in motion is Johnson. He runs past, back to throw. His Helm looks to the left side, and it's going to be incomplete.
That's twice.
Intended for Mikel Bushking. And, yeah, they're maybe having a little lack of communication out there.
No, I didn't see him turn that time. I wonder if they're just floating on him a bit.
Well, what's the wind? No wind.
No, none that you can tell.
Not to speak of. And it'll be 2nd down and 10.
Because he's been open both times.
He's been able to get past the defender, yeah. But they've each of the incompletions to him have
been to the outside,
tailed outside, haven't they?
Yes.
In each direction, one to the right side, one to the left. Hand off to Johnson. He tries the left side. He's through. He's to the 20. Still on his feet. He's going to get down to about the 15-yard line before he is pulled down. A gain on the play, however, of 18. And the Wolves are back in the red zone. Looking for more. Up 20-0 with 7:45 remaining here on senior night in Flora. They recognized the senior football players, manager, and cheerleaders before the football game. That was nice. Nobody in the backfield now. Man in motion takes the handoff. And that is John McGee, and he's not going to pick up
He's mad himself. He went to cut back in and slipped. And there's a defender right there that made him cut back in.
John McGee is a 5'7", 140-pound freshman.
Looked like Ewells was right there ready for him.
I'm kind of surprised to see John McGee running because he's already scored twice tonight. Kicking the ball.
Oh, I was looking at my score sheet thinking I messed up.
He had scored.
As normal.
Usually don't see kickers running the ball, especially if they're freshmen. Fake handoff to Johnson, throw to the right side, Smith King, and he's got Bush King. Bush King is going to score. He broke the tackle. Boy, they had him in the backfield.
Yeah,
that was Colton
I'm not sure
Hewells.
what happened there.
Colton Hewells and Mikel Bush King breaks the tackle, heads to the end zone, and a 15-yard catch and run makes the score 26-0 Flora with 6:39 to go in the first half. The Wolves will attempt to kick an extra point again. They are 2 for 3 so far this evening. John McGee to kick, the holder Bush King. Kick is up. Kick is long enough, certainly, and good. So, with 6:39 to play in the half, the Wolves lead the Indians 27-0. Back after this.
Country Roads Realty goes the extra mile to take you home. Managing broker Jessica McCleary, along with Terry Weedman, Judy Reed, and Brandon Klein, bring commitment, integrity, and results, as well as 21st century technology to the business of real estate. Virtual house tours are always open at countryroadsrealty.net. Call Country Roads Realty at 842-SOLD and give Country Roads the chance to earn your business and to add you to their long list of satisfied clients.
Here's that play. The throw out to Bush King. He makes the move and he gets caught and they are just unable to complete the tackle. And then Bush King scampers away from the linemen. Linemen are not going to catch Mikael Bush King.
Nope.
A couple of other scores at Johnston City as Christopher leads Johnston City 8-0. Hamilton County trails Cesar 8-0. Johnston City just scored, by the way. That's 8-6. Carmine leads Chester 8-0 in the second quarter. Carbondale over Marion 21-14. And the kick is taken at about the 15 by Zanetto. He's going to get out to the 25-yard line. And one other score, this is kind of similar to the one that you're following, Jamie. Heron leads Harrisburg in the first quarter, 35-0.
Ow.
Wow. Wither the Harrisburg Bulldogs. Heavens to Betsy. 27-0. Flora on top here as Carlyle will start this effort at their own 25-yard line. Albert at the quarterback. Sets him down, puts a man in motion, hands it off. Believe to, no, he's going to keep it. He had me fooled.
That was a good play.
Good option.
And I thought it was in the middle, so did most of Flora's defense.
Albert went around the right side, picked up a bunch of yards, gets out about 7, and it'll be make it almost 8 yards, so it'll be a second down and a long 2. That's a well constructed and well executed play there.
Yeah, I was watching the middle, as I'm sure you were, and most of Flora's defense was in the middle.
I thought the handoff was to Zanetto, who is the lone back behind Albert. Handoff this time to Zanetto. He chugs outside. He's going to be dropped, but I believe he'll have enough for a first down. He does. Move the chains. It'll be 1st and 10. Carlyle at their own 35-yard line. You know, Coach Berkner probably wouldn't mind going downfield 5-6 yards a pop.
Get something.
Get in the end zone. Down by 27 here in the first half, 6 minutes remaining. Carlyle does move players around. They run a few different formations, but boy, just number of kids kind of hurts them. And Albert's going to get drilled. Picks up a couple maybe, but coming in to hit him was big old number 42, Drew Howe. He picked up more than I thought.
Well, he got knocked back quite a bit.
He did get knocked backward. But he's up and
yeah, they spotted it at the forward progress.
Back in the huddle. Second down and 7 for the Indians. The Wolves on the left-hand side of the screen. Indians on the right. Indians in the white jerseys and Wolves in the orange. There's going to be a pickup of about another 3 or 4 from Albert. Albert, 5'9", 145 pounds. He's pretty tough, Jamie.
Yeah, he had that one hit in the ribs where he came out for a second. And besides that, that don't seem to be affecting him too much.
You know, he like most quarterbacks, is wearing rib protection. And right underneath just below his shoulder pads. And he may have taken a shot right in between them.
Right.
Or pinched or something like that. 3rd down and 3. Need to get to the 45.
Ooh.
And back to throw is Albert. He throws it downfield. It is incomplete. Looked like the intended receiver was going to try to run before he caught the football.
Yeah, he needed to slow down just a half step.
I believe that was Travis Clayton, wasn't it?
It was there.
And so on 4th down and a long 3. The Indians will kick it. As Simon Zanetto back to punt. The quarterback, Braden Albert, is the up back. So could they try some shenanigans again? You never know. High snap. He brings it down, kicks it away to his right.
Nice kick.
And it's going to be caught at about the 27. Heading upfield. That is Lewis, Daniel Lewis. He'll get knocked out of bounds. Nice return. But you're right. That was a dandy kick, about 38 yards. So 1st and 10 for Flora at their own 42-yard line. 4:18 to go here in the first half of play. Enough time with 3 timeouts for Flora to see if they can't get into the end zone. They will have the football to start the second half. A chilly night here in Flora. What's the temperature?
We have it better than most.
Yes, we do.
I'll look, Bruce.
Yeah, it's better than
57.
Pearl, Aaron Jones, and Max West out there. On the run, Helm able to get out of trouble. He needs to throw it. He throws it downfield. It is
catch.
Caught by Sons. Jared Sons is going to ran into, boy, he sure did, ran into Bush King. And all the way down to the 20-yard line, Helm somehow got out of trouble in the backfield. He looked like he was dead to rights. He clears out. He throws down to Sons, who makes a play.
And it looks like Sons has got a chance to score. And watch this cut in.
Cuts in, runs right into Bush King. Oh, heavens. 27-0. Flora on top. A gain on that play of about 38 yards. Puts the football 1st and 10 at the 20 of Carlyle. Flora's in business. Johnson, the lone back behind Helm. He takes the handoff, looks to his left, off tackle, still on his feet. He's across the 15 to about the 13-yard line. Shy of a first down. Picked up about 7, though. As the Wolves having a good night of it here. You know, I was mentioning the numbers, and folks don't realize how much you need good numbers of players in football.
For rest.
You need rest, and you need seniors.
Yes.
Juniors and seniors playing. Because if you get a lot of freshmen playing in, they're just not that big yet. Now, hand off to Johnson, a great defensive effort as he gets slung backwards. And he'll lose about a half a dozen or more on the play. More than that.
Groin.
And
he got hit in an unfortunate area.
And he is not happy coming off. That is Drew Smith.
Took a shot in an unfortunate area, Bruce.
And he's still on the ground. Stay. What?
Not much you can do for that.
I'm surprised he left the field. Helm to throw, looks to the end zone. He's got a man.
Oh, he hit the ground.
Did not get in.
Nope, he got
catch
down
by Daniel Lewis, and it'll be 1st and goal for Flora at the 1-yard line.
Couldn't keep his feet.
Gain of about 20 on the pass and the pitch and catch. So 1st and goal, Flora at the 1. It's good to see Drew Smith back on his feet over here on the sideline.
Yeah, there's not much you can do for that. That's just got to wear itself off.
His teammates are trying to help somehow.
Trainer's not going near that one.
The ball gets away from Helm. He picks it up. He's in trouble. Throws toward the end zone. Oh, it's caught. Touchdown, Flora. Alex Wiles, the 1-yard throw from about 15 yards away. How about that?
Jace Helm just trying to pad his stats. A little selfish, if you ask me.
Now. 33-0. Flora goes up here with 2 minutes to go in the first half, and John McGee will check back in to try to make it 34. High snap, Bush King brings it down. The kick is off.
Good.
And good. So with 2:01 to go in the half, Flora jumps out 34-0. We'll be back to Dancy Field after these words.
I'm a bunch of wind. And just like your stomach after that strip mall sushi, I'm a bit unpredictable. Let's redecorate. What's the matter, Tanya? I thought you loved being spontaneous. And if you got the wrong home insurance coverage, I might break the bank too. So get Allstate.
Mayhem is everywhere, so get an Allstate agent. In Salem, call Brandy Drink Pool. At Back & Body Works Chiropractic, we help you feel better naturally. We can help your whole family from newborns to the elderly. We offer auriculotherapy for smoking cessation and appetite control. We use acupuncture to improve health and well-being in the mind and body. We offer high-quality herbal supplements for adults and children, as well as CBD oil. We also offer exercise classes for women of every age, size, and fitness level. Stop by and see us on the square in Louisville.
Call my mommy.
Welcome back.
Harrisburg.
Oh, no. Different the Benton game. 15, back to the 15, grabbed by Zanetto. He heads upfield. He's going to get dropped at about the 20. Simon Zanetto, the 180-pound junior. And with under 2 minutes to go here in the half, that's where Carlyle will begin what is most likely the final possession of the first half. And it is good to see Jamie Drew Smith is back in the game for the Carlisle Indians. The Indians in their purple helmets, purple pants, pink socks, and white jerseys with gold numerals. Man in motion. Handoff goes straight up the gut. Nice hole. And going to be a gain of about 9 yards on that. I think that was Berkner, wasn't it?
Yeah, he got kind of bursted through there.
Check that. That was Zanetto.
Was it again?
Yeah. Carlisle's going to go no huddle here on 2nd down and 2. Clock is running. Handoff again to Zanetto. He's going to be
should have it.
They'll have the first down across the 40-yard line to about the 41. The thing is, with the offense so tight in like that, it's we've seen it over the years with other teams that run such tight offenses. You can't throw and score in a hurry. On the keeper, Albert's going to get across midfield and runs out of bounds near a first down. That was, again, Jamie, a really good fake by Albert.
Yes, he does a good job on hiding that handoff. Going to be let's see.
You're going to be around midfield, so it's a gain of about 9. 2nd down and 1. 2nd down and 1. The clock is stopped since he went out of bounds. Carlisle with 2 times. Don't they have 2? Did they take a timeout?
Yep, just used 1.
They have 2 timeouts remaining. If they get in some business, try to get toward the end zone, they do have a field goal kicker. Straight up the gut, quarterback sneak. And picks up the first down. It'll be a pickup of 6. 1st and 10. Pickup of 5. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line of Flora. Clock on the roll underneath 1 minute. And the pitch goes to Travis Clayton.
He's knocked pretty hard out of bounds on the far sideline.
But he did get out of bounds and stops the clock with 50 seconds remaining here in the half. Gain of about a couple up to the 44-yard line.
Carlisle starting to show a lot of fight here, Bruce.
Yeah, Carlisle, they've been showing some fight all night long, but they just haven't had very much success until this quarter.
Hurry-up offense seems to be working well for them.
Yeah. First quarter, they had really struggled. Second quarter's been more successful. Back to throw is Albert. He's got Zanetto, who makes the catch. Picks up only about a yard or 2. And the clock continues to run with 40 seconds to go. 3rd down and 8. Yeah, and Coach Berkner says, let's just burn one of those timeouts. He will do so with 38 seconds to go. We'll take a timeout as well. We'll be back to Flora after these words.
Briscoe Surplus Sales on the northeast edge of Flora is your one-stop do-it-all shop. Looking for rugged boots and footwear from great brands like Lacrosse, Rocky, and Carolina? They're there. How about top-notch small engine parts and service? Briscoe Surplus Sales has it. Whether you're wiring your switches or switching your wiring, Briscoe Surplus Sales has the solution and the know-how to help you get the job done right the first time. Briscoe Surplus Sales, your one-stop do-it-all shop.
38.5 seconds remaining here in the first half. Flora leading 34-0, but Carlyle threatening. They are looking at a 3rd down and 7 at the 43-yard line of Flora. They've got a single back, man in motion, gets the pitch. That is Clayton.
Oh,
Clayton
he got up
gets
through
past
there.
one man. He's going to get dropped at about the 40-yard line. It'll be 4th down there. 4th down and about 4.
Had a seam for a second. Here comes the last timeout.
Coach Bertner will take his final timeout of the half with 25 seconds to go. We'll take one as well. We'll be back after this word.
Having car trouble, need a tow, or just some routine maintenance? Butcher Automotive in Louisville has you covered. Locally owned and operated, Butcher Automotive offers complete vehicle repair services along with tire sales and wheel alignment. They're your local Hankook tire and interstate battery dealer. Butcher Automotive offers free local pickup and delivery so your car can be repaired while you're at work or at home. Butcher strives to treat everyone's vehicle as their own. At Butcher Automotive, they don't want you to give them your business, they want to earn it.
So 25.8 seconds remaining here in the first half, Jamie, and final timeout just taken by the Carlyle Indians. They need the clock will stop if Carlyle is able to get a first down anyway here on 4th down.
They've got time if they can get the first down here, they've got time for a couple plays.
They need to get to the 36. Football laying on the 40 on 4th down.
He's
back
still
to
got
throw.
it, see?
Albert's in some trouble, and he's not going to make it. Dropped at the 45. So Flora will take over with 20 seconds to go at near the midfield stripe. We've seen this movie, haven't we?
Last time I said Tackett's going to nil it out. Why would you run a play? There was a 60-yard pass.
Yeah.
From Helm to Bush.
Seen it twice. We've seen it twice.
We have seen it twice. You're right.
We've seen it twice.
We've only done 2 games here.
We've done 2 games for Flora. We've seen it twice. 20.9 seconds remaining. I wonder if Carlyle has been seeing those films. As the Flora Wolves may run one play, call a timeout, and then chuck it. Then again, they may chuck it.
He can chuck it from here. We've seen him.
Yeah, we have. Nope, that looks like victory formation to me. As Jace Helm will take a snap, take a knee, and that will conclude the first half of play. Here on senior night, the Flora Wolves jumped out early and jumped out often, as after 2 quarters of play, the Wolves lead the Carlyle Indians 34-0. We'll be back with the halftime statistics and the scoring and all kinds of other stuff for you. Eventually, you are watching Flora High School football here on Wabash Catch TV. Back after these.
Make Carnaby Square in downtown Fairfield your fashion leader. We're the little boutique with the big inventory of beautiful, trendy outfits and clothing in a wide array of your favorite name brands. And don't forget our large selection of jewelry and accessories. Carnaby Square is Southern Illinois' largest dealer of Brighton. At Carnaby Square, we take pride in our one-on-one, knowledgeable customer service and look forward to helping you create your own special look. Plus, always free gift wrapping. Find endless gift ideas 24/7 at CarnabySquare.com and on our Facebook page. Shop the fashion leader in downtown Fairfield. Carnaby Square.
Get ahead of the game at Carter Athletic Academy, where the goal is to transform you into the best young athlete you can be. Train for top performance in football, volleyball, soccer, baseball, and softball. Professional private lessons and clinics are always available with Carter Athletic Academy's expert training staff. Carter's exclusive Hit Track system brings skill development as well as exciting gameplay to batting cages. Plus, the Academy is the perfect spot for your special event or celebration. The Carter Athletic Academy in Fairfield.
At Clay City Banking Company, we're all on the same team, regardless of zip code. At home, work, school, or across the country, you can be part of our team with our cutting-edge mobile banking products. From your hand, you can check balances, transfer money, make deposits, and pay bills. Looking for a loan? We've got you covered with our mortgage, agriculture, commercial, and consumer loans. Join our team today. Clay City, Flora, Louisville, and Fairfield banking companies. We're the hometown banks, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
I think it's time to let go.
Residents of the Clay County and surrounding area have relied on Clay County State Bank for sound professional service for over 100 years. With convenient lobby and drive-up hours, we are ready to serve you Monday through Saturday. We appreciate all who bank with us, and we look forward to the opportunity of working with anyone who is looking for a community bank to help with their financial needs. Give us a call at 665-3314, visit us online, or stop by and see us on the square in Louisville to experience our friendly personal service.
In 1916, Warren Miller chose Auto Owners Insurance. Later, his son made the same choice, as did his grandson. And today, his great-granddaughter did the same. As we reflect on where we've been, we're grateful to our independent agents and to those who have put their trust in us, and to the generations who will. Auto Owners Insurance.
Harrison Insurance in Louisville is your local independent auto owners insurance agency.
Napa Know-How. At Flora Auto Parts, you can count on the Napa Know-How experts to have the solutions to keep you running on the road or in the field. More than just your car, your locally owned Napa store carries a large inventory of parts for farms, heavy trucks, and just about everything that moves. Experienced counter people understand your needs and are ready to help with the perfect part at a great value. That's Napa Know-How at Flora Auto Parts.
Are you needing to advertise or promote your business or special event? At Meagher Sign and Graphics, they can print and install laminated vinyl on all sizes of metal, PVC, and plastic sign material. Meagher's offers all types of vinyl options with professional installation on your vehicles, walls, and windows, or just about anything else you would like to be personalized. Meagher's also offers all sizes of PVC and mesh banners. Meagher's is now able to offer LED message centers. Stop in or call Kevin Blank or Danny King at Meagher's Sign and Graphics for all your lettering and advertising needs.
In 1949, Morton Buildings constructed our first machine storage building to establish our bond with the farming community. Since then, our relationship has grown, and so have our product offerings. From the smallest specialized operation to the largest agricultural enterprise, we understand the needs of your business and continue to evolve to meet industry demands. Plus, when you build a Morton building, you're backed by the strongest warranty in the business. To learn more about the Morton Advantage, visit mortonbuildings.com.
Are you tired of searching high and low in those big chain stores to find what you need and deserve some royal treatment? Come to the King, Rural King in Salem. The friendly folks at Rural King will never leave you searching for those hard-to-find items on your list. Farm, home, sporting, automotive, and clothing. Oh, and did I mention we also have everything else, along with all the quality brands that you deserve. Salem Rural King is a proud retailer of the steel product line. Your searching is over when you know the King, Rural King in Salem.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
At Clay City Banking Company, we're all on the same team, regardless of zip code. At home, work, school, or across the country, you can be part of our team with our cutting-edge mobile banking products. From your hand, you can check balances, transfer money, make deposits, and pay bills. Looking for a loan? We've got you covered with our mortgage, agriculture, commercial, and consumer loans. Join our team today. Clay City, Flora, Louisville, and Fairfield Banking Companies. We're the hometown banks, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
We're now going to Chicago, where it looks like football weather this Sunday morning.
This just happened with Cleveland. Mayfield fires! This is NFL Game Day highlights. Let's get it going. Touchdown, Amari Cooper!
Because I talked to him. He called up.
And he got to go!
There we go.
We got you covered from morning to night. NFL Game Day, Sunday at 9, only on NFL Network.
Established in 1945 by farmers and folks like you, the primary goal of South Central FS has always been to improve the profitability of farming. And with a focus on service and safety, FS Propane is committed to keeping your system and appliances running efficiently. FS is a local full-service propane company offering you expert tank installation and system maintenance, as well as dedicated seasonal service. So when it comes to managing your propane needs, look to the experts. Look to South Central FS.
I thought I'd lost my business in that fire, but my agent was there before the flames were out. He said, together, we're going to rebuild. Our employees depended on it. My independent agent and auto owners made sure we didn't skip a beat. I mean, we didn't miss a single payroll.
For whatever lies ahead, we're always there. Auto Owners Insurance. North Wayne Insurance Agency in Flora is your local independent auto owners insurance agency.
Life is full of special times, and at Flora Savings Bank, we're here with you through all of them. Growing your family, finding that perfect home, taking that family vacation you've always dreamed about, or starting your own business. At Flora Savings Bank, we keep things simple. Our banking apps allow you to spend less time banking and more time with what matters most. Check out Flora Savings Bank 2.0 and get the best of everything. Caring bankers, great technology, and a bank that cares about community. Stop by the bank or apply online at florasavings.com. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Scheid Diesel Service Company is your anything diesel full-service center and fuel injection shop. Scheid Diesel offers the quickest turnaround times to get you back on the road. Scheid Diesel can service any diesel engine from agricultural, construction, heavy-duty truck, and automotive. Let Scheid rebuild your pump, injectors, or turbos. Need custom fuel lines? Scheid has you covered. With a drive-in service, they offer a variety of services, including oil changes, engine rebuilds, DOT inspections, and DPF cleanings. For unmatched quality, think Scheid Diesel Service Company. Anything diesel.
Freeform's 31 Nights of Halloween are gonna be killer.
What's your favorite scary movie?
Is this a trick question?
All your faves.
It's a tradition.
And brand new screams.
Hey, anybody see a ghost?
31 Nights of Halloween.
We came, we saw, we kicked it.
All October, only on Freeform.
Welcome to the world of custom embroidery. Shirt Tales is here to service all of your embroidery and screen printing needs. From ball caps to teddy bears, we have it all. All custom made for your business or personal needs. We also sell Green Mountain grills and all the necessary products for your backyard barbecue. Call us today at 662-2451 or stop by 134 West North Avenue in Flora or visit us online at shirt-tales.net.
Are you ready for some football? Are you ready for Monday nights to be as exciting as Saturday nights and to leave a cousin's wedding early for Wild Card Weekend? Are you ready to destroy Daryl forever?
Aaron Rodgers.
Well, these 6 planes are ready. This grandpa's ready. Mahomes is ready.
Mahomes is ready.
I just said that. The fans are ready. The teams are ready. you ready?
It is all things new at Zimdar's Heating, Air Conditioning, and Appliance Repair. We have a new line of heating and cooling equipment and new technicians. Our new equipment line offers 24 months free financing and excellent warranty coverage. Our experienced service technicians can provide you with quality service and repairs on all brands of HVAC equipment. Zimdar's has been serving Clay County and the surrounding areas for over 23 years. The employees of Zimdar's are here to help, so call local and call Zimdar's.
Welcome to Zinc Building tonight. My dad and Ryan work here. They sell lumber, paint, doors, windows, plumbing, electrical, and much more. Oh yeah, they sell guns too. Zinc Building tonight on Route 45 and Louisville. It's a cool place.
I just can't imagine us not sitting around this table together.
This is LA!
So we don't have our own kitchen or bathroom?
No. We all share.
It just got better.
We're just in time.
You guys are gonna join?
Should we give it a chance?
Welcome back, folks. Halftime here. The Flora Wolves lead the Carlyle Indians at the half 34-0. And Flora will take the opening kickoff. Well, not the opening kickoff, the second half kickoff here eventually. And we do welcome you back here to Wabash Catch TV's presentation of high school football. My name is Bruce Dickey, along with Jamie Hodges. And Jamie, how did we get here?
Well, Bruce, here's how we got here.
How do I work this?
With 8:05 to go in the first, Johnson had a 6-yard touchdown run for Flora. The extra point was no good, made the score 6-0. Then with 5:15 to go in the first, Jace Helm had a 43-yard touchdown run off what looked to be a sack at first. The extra point was good, made the score 13-0. With With a minute 27 to go in the first, Helms had a 26-yard touchdown pass to Sons. The kick was once again good, made it 20-0 Flora. Then in the second, with 6:39 to go, Helm to Bush King, 11-yard I guess it was a pass. It was a lateral.
Pass. It was a pass. It was a pass. Lateral. Well, catch and run. Let's call it that.
There you go. Extra point was good, made it 27-0 Flora. And then with 2:01 to go in the second, Jace Helm running for his life, almost knocked out of bounds. Somehow tosses it to Wiles. I still don't know how he got it.
Yeah.
Wiles breaks 3 tackles and ends up, they started at the 1. Ended up a 1-yard touchdound pass. But it went for 25. I don't know.
You'll see
extra point was good again. Made it 34-0. 4 extra points in a row good for Flora.
Stick around after the game. We'll show highlights from all the over the course of the evening as the highlight to me of those 5 touchdowns, the highlight to me is probably the Bush King catch and run when he should have been tackled by all rights. Right after he caught the ball.
I don't know, the 1-yard touchdown pass.
Well, that was
where he looked like he had nowhere to go. It was a dead play.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Impressive.
That was the Houdini-like efforts of Jace Helm, and Jace Helm's touchdown run was a pretty good scamper.
It looked non-dislocated knee Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah, it really. That's well described. Let's give you a few other scores from halftimes around the area. At halftime. Murfreesboro leads Benton 34-0. Carmi leads Chester 8-0 at the half. It is Hamilton County over Cesar-Valier 12-8 at halftime. I tell you what, that Hamilton County is really something else. You just never know what they're going to do. Heron leads Harrisburg at the half. Well, not quite there. 49-0, 4:40 to go in the half. Actually, with 30 seconds to go, here's an updated score. Christopher Ziegler Royalton leads Johnston City 20-12.
DuQuoin leads Nashville 27-7. And here is the halftime Cesar-Vallejo over, Hamilton County over Cesar-Vallejo 12-8. Boy, you just don't know what.
No, you never know.
Cesar-Vallejo is going to bring to the field.
And Fairfield starting the third, up 47-0 over Vienna.
The third quarter's going to take about 12 minutes.
Yes.
As the running clock rules, ladies and gentlemen, in the second half, if you get a 40-point lead, they start the clock and do not stop it other than for a touchdown, injuries, timeouts. Let it run for an incomplete pass or out of bounds, the whole thing. But you can stop it. And that is what Jamie and I are suggesting that the Flora Wolves do, wouldn't you say? See if you can't get that. See if you can't get that clock running. Kind of keeps folks from getting hurt and all kinds of stuff. There's another few scores from around the area. Paris over Robinson, 28-6. Boy, Olney rolling Newton, 35-7.
And we saw Olney last week. They are a solid football team.
Freeburg and Salem tied up at 7 over in Salem. That's a dandy. And we'll try to keep you posted on that one throughout the course of the evening. But it may be we may be done before that one is completed.
We're going to know pretty quick.
Yeah. Carlyle will kick it away to start the second half. Back deep for Flora. Do a little switcheroo. Bush King moves up. And moving back is Jared Sons. The kick goes the other direction toward Daniel Lewis. You better follow on that. It is live ball on the field. He picked up at about the 11-yard line, still on the feet, getting across the 20, make it the 25.
Kind of odd how they stood there and looked at it.
Well, that was Jared Sons went over there and picked it up after Daniel Lewis thought it was going to go out of bounds and kind of let it die.
It stopped.
It stopped.
And they still kind of looked at it, so that's kind of
great kick by Carlyle.
A very nice kick.
So, Flora will have it 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
I use more words to say the same thing you did.
No, that sounds like it's a 60. We're a 60-minute show.
That's called filling time.
No, that's you were just emphasizing the point. That's what we'll call it. Jace Helm at the quarterback. Back to throw, looks to his left, now runs out of trouble. He hasn't gotten rid of it. He fumbles. Ball's loose, picked up by Carlyle. They'll have it. They'll have it inside the 20 of Flora. Helm got just a little bit cute, needed to get rid of the football, and then he got hit before he had the opportunity to do it. So, 1st and 10. Carlyle at the 18-yard line of Flora. They are in business.
That's why you never know, Bruce.
You never know, do you? And under center. Is that Caden Simpson? Is that no, that's number 1. That's Braden Albert. Albert to throw, looks to his right now into the end zone.
Got him.
Incomplete.
Oh.
Had it in his hands. I think that might have been.
That was number 9.
Caden Simpson.
No. Yeah, number 9. I forgot to change
number 9, Caden Simpson.
Looked like he had him.
Converted lineman. That's why you don't throw to linemen. So 2nd down and 10 at the 18-yard line for the Carlisle Indians. They put a man in motion. Handoff goes the pitch, to the motion man. That's Travis Clayton. He's got the corner, and he's going to pick up. He'll end up picking up a few yards, but boy, it looked like Flora was going to get him in the backfield. He'll pick up about 5.
He did a good job escaping Daniel Lewis there. It looked like Lewis had him for a loss, and he worked his way out of that.
So a 3rd down after the gain of 6, 3rd down about 4. Football laying on the 11-yard line. They need to get to the 7 for a 1st down. As I said, Carlisle does have a kicker. They had a field goal last week. And if they are stopped here, or do you kick a field goal, or do you go? Who knows?
Oh.
Handoff up the gut. That's Zanetto. Simon Zanetto, and it'll be a first down and goal for the Indians. Right at the 5-yard line. Needed 3 and picked up.
I don't know that Carlyle can't just do that from here and get in the end zone.
That's been their most effective play.
4 times and.
And handoff is to Zanetto again. He's going to get inside the 5 to about the 4, maybe the 3-yard line as the teams unpile. It's going to be close to the 3.
Right between them, 3.5.
Second down and goal for Carlyle. As under center goes Braden Albert. Puts the man in motion the other way, going to the left, pitches that direction, and going to be a loss on the play. Nice play by the Flora defense, recognizing.
Yeah, you had Alex Wiles and a couple others in there.
So a third down and goal back outside the 5-yard line now.
About the 6.
Right there in that territory. Right around the 6. Third and goal. Yeah, I'm all right. Albert under center. Puts a man in motion. Fakes the pitch, throws to the end zone. Wide open and incomplete.
Oh, man.
Intended out there for Owen Berkner. Thrown just a smidge high.
Yeah, but Albert's doing about all he can to get it in there.
Berkner was wide open.
Now we're going to answer your question.
That's a tough angle. That's from the 6-yard line to see if they're going to try for 3. They are going to try for 3. Simon Zanetto is the right-footed kicker.
I wasn't sure what they would.
They will see if they can't get on the board.
And look at the angle he takes.
Yeah, that's a tough angle. Albert, the holder. Good snap. Kick is away, and it is good. So, with 9:49 remaining here in the third quarter following the fumble, the Carlyle Indians take advantage. It is Flora 34, Carlyle 3. Back after this.
It won't always be new. It won't always be clean. It won't always be flawless. But it'll always be yours. So how do you know it'll be protected? To solve the big challenges of tomorrow, take simple steps today. At Country Financial, when you're ready to start, we're ready to help. With auto insurance.
See me, Alex Atwood in Sisney, for your insurance and financial needs.
$9:49 to go, and by golly, you give somebody an opportunity, Jamie, they are going to take advantage of it.
That's what happened. Gave him great field position.
Carlyle says, thank you very much. We will take that. We will score. 3 points on a, what would that have been, a 20?
From the 6-yard line, so 21.
27, or 23 yards, 23-yard
yeah.
field goal. As the kickoff is knocked down by Joel Clausen, and then he'll fall
to get
on
a little sloppy on fundamentals here.
You know, that's the thing. They've been so it's small things, but the way we've seen them play over the course of the year, we haven't seen them getting sloppy on fundamentals.
They're just now starting to. This court, you know, we're just a couple minutes in, so it's just a 2-minute, 10-second time, 13-second time frame.
Flora only had the football for one play on their first possession here of the second half before Helm put it on the ground. And the handoff will go to Grant Johnson. Johnson cuts up the gut, tries to bounce it out to his left. He is hit and shoved backwards after picking up right around 4, maybe 5 yards. Looking at a second down and 5 for the Wolves. Football laying on the 34-yard line. Helm will head to the sideline, take the play call, head back in with 9:15 to go here in quarter number 3.
I can see him trying to shot downfield here.
You think so on 2nd and 5? I don't know. Depends if we'll see. Hand off to Johnson. He's got a lot of room on the right side to midfield, the 40, and he's brought down by Zanetto, but not until he had picked up about 30 yards, a pickup of 31 yards, all the way to the 35.
As I said, Johnson to the right.
That's what you said. Yeah. Well, I was gonna kind of disagree with you. I'm gonna have to disagree with you here, Jamie.
All right.
I kind of thought that they were going to run it. They'll run it with Johnson again. He'll have first down yardage as he picks up about 11. The reason I thought that, Jamie, was after the first play, they tried the little roll out to the right, and I'm like you, fundamentally unsound. And I think Coach Tackett wanted to get back to fundamentally sound, and that's why he's running the ball.
It just seems like on 2nd and 5 that Tackett's confident enough they can pick that up on 3rd. That seest to be when they take their shot.
I see your thought. I can understand
it's a
that.
Stupid thought, but
it's a stupid one. 1st and 10 for the Wolves at around the 23-yard line of Carlyle. Leading by 31. 34-3 is the score. Fake handoff back to throw. Helm looks to his man. He's got Wiles, and Wiles drops it. Wiles was thinking about.
He was wondering what celebration dance
he was thinking about the celebration dance, and boy, my girlfriend's going to kiss me tonight.
Oh.
And I am going to.
Look at this. Helm couldn't put it in there in a better spot. Boom.
I'm going to be the picture in the paper, and I'm on TV.
I'll be on Wabash Catch TV's replays at the end of the game.
He might. 2nd down and 10. Hand off again to Johnson, Grant Johnson, and he'll pick up maybe 4 or 5.
Closing on that one from behind.
That's a good tackle. Brings up 3rd down and 4. Now, the Wolves have been kicking as well. If they are stopped short here, I wouldn't be surprised if they.
I think they're more concerned with time than points at this moment.
They would go for it, you think?
Yeah, just for no more than the 40 to 50 seconds they can.
Drew Howe checks into the ball game. He's the running back now behind Jay Selm. They'll move him out to the left wing. Man in motion, everybody still to the left. Handoff goes to Mikel Bush-King, and he's got a wide open route to the end zone. Touchdown, Flora. A 16-yard scamper around the left side by Mikel Bush-King. And boy, oh boy, that snap was almost
on the ground.
Too late. That was a tricky exchange between Bush-King and Jace Helm.
Well, the snap from the center was low as well. That's what set the whole timing off.
Bush-King able to gather the handoff. High snap. He gets it down. The kick is up, and it is good.
How'd he get that one down?
I don't know. So with 7:04 to go here in the 3rd, Flora adds to their lead. They lead it with 7:04 to go in the 3rd. It's 41-3.
Country Roads Realty goes the extra mile to take you home. Managing broker Jessica McCleary, along with Terry Weedman, Judy Reed, and Brandon Klein, bring commitment, integrity, and results, as well as 21st century technology to the business of real estate. Virtual house tours are always open at countryroadsrealty.net. Call Country Roads Realty at 842-SOLD and give Country Roads the chance to earn your business and to add you to their long list of satisfied clients.
7:04 to go here in the 3rd quarter as the Flora Wolves march downfield. Grant Johnson doing most of the work with a 34-yard run or 31-yard run, and the drive finished off by Mikel Bush-King running around the left end. A 16-yard scamper for the score. And how about that How about that John McGee, now 5 for 6 on extra point attempts. Kickoff is grabbed. What a nice return. Going through, who was that? I didn't catch the number on that one. Did you, Jamie?
I think it was Drew Smith. Is that who that was?
That was, yeah, that's Drew Smith.
Yep, sure was. The big boy.
How about Drew Smith? He has had an eventful game. That probably makes him feel a lot better after his problem earlier in the football game. 6:54 to go in the third. He puts Carlyle in outstanding field position.
Yeah,
at
went
the
right up
33
the
of
middle.
Flora.
Went right up the middle seam, Bruce. Nothing fancy about it.
Pitch to the right. Travis Clayton nowhere to go. He's going backwards.
Yeah, I'm not doing that. They're just standing.
And there'll be a loss on the play of about 4. Puts it out to the 36-yard line. I'm just trying to get over Drew Smith's nice run back. That was unexpected.
That's pretty awesome.
That is awesome. He's a lot faster than most guys wearing number 60.
Yeah, he got hauling.
So 2nd down and 13. Handoff to Zanetto. He's got a little bit of room on that left side. He's going to pick up 7 or 8 yards. Gets across the 30 to about the 28. Picks up past the original line of scrimmage. Now it'll be 3rd down and about 5, maybe 6 yards. This will be 4 down territory for Carlyle. As I'm not sure Zanetto has this long a leg. That'd be a pretty good kick. What was his other one? Was good from 26 right there. It would be about 46. Running straight up the gut on the quarterback sneak. Braden Albert's not going to pick up the 1st down, but he'll pick up 2 or 3. And Flora players are saying it's a fumble.
3.
Clock is stopped as everything's worked out. The officials will say it is Carlyle football, laying 4th down on the 25-yard line. They need to get to the 22 for a 1st down. They are going to attempt a field goal.
No, they're not.
Yes, they are.
It's a fake.
You think it's a fake? Football's going to be snapped and it'll be placed on the 32. The kick is down, the kick is away, and it is no good. Off to the left, wide left. But you got to like that's he had close to the distance.
Close, maybe a little. It came out low.
Yeah, he looked like he kind of shanked it, maybe a little
Looked
bit.
like my golf swing.
Speaking of golf, you going to go out to watch the movie tomorrow night at the golf course there in Fairfield?
You know it's cold out, right?
It's supposed to be warmer tomorrow than tonight. So, with the ball going through the end zone, it'll be placed on the 20-yard line where for Flora will begin their next possession. 5 minutes remaining here in the 3rd quarter. 1st and 10 Wolves at their own 20. Helm, the quarterback, hands it to Grant Johnson. Johnson chugging through that left side. Picks up 4. Check that. That wasn't Johnson. That was Hayden Gibson.
Nice little run. Just put his head down and went.
Nice little run. Hayden Gibson spelling Grant Johnson right now as the
Grant.
What?
That's spelling.
Oh, yeah. Well done. You got it right. Nobody in the backfield. The Twins right, Trips left, Trips right. Handoff coming across. It goes to, that's going to be McGee. McGee's got the yardage. He's got 1st down, and he'll be dropped at about the 37-yard line. Pickup of around 10.
2 nice blocks out there for him. One of them by Jaron Borders.
Called a 13-yard gain.
Didn't catch the other one, but 2 nice blocks out there to seal a lane for him.
Flora has had a lot of success going around the end here today.
They learned to stay away from the middle.
Yeah, the middle's been a little bit troublesome. Drew Lang, big Drew Lang in there has been a burr. Hand off this time to Johnson, and he's going to be dropped after a pickup maybe of a yard. And that was Ethan Fouch, 5'10", 220-pound junior.
They weren't listening to us. Stay away from the middle.
You'd think they'd have an earpiece in. You think Coach Tackett would be listening. Coach Tackett's doing just fine.
Without our help.
Without us. Flora trying to get to 6-2 on the season. They are 5-2 right now. If they get that 6th win, it's playoff berth.
Do not have to worry about everyone else.
Nope. As trips left, fake handoff back to throw. It's a screen, a bubble screen, and not much to pick up there. That was read quite well. Pickup maybe of a yard, so looking at 3rd down and 9. I'm like you, Jamie. I'm saying run around the end.
Use this wide side of the field and your speed.
Run that little end around Bush King to from left to right. Can't do that. Bush King's lining up on the left or the right side. He's out there with Wiles. On 3rd down and 9. Back to throw is Helm. Rolls to his right. Throws it. Caught by Wiles at the midfield. He's going to have 1st down yardage across midfield to around the 48 of Carlyle. Needed 9, picked up 15.
That's a nice little throw just right over the middle. Nice and simple.
220.
And besides the fumble, Helms made some good plays with a lot of pressure on him.
Yeah. Well, you know,
that's
the
throws
thing.
on the run tonight.
That's the thing. The Coach Tackett's been rolling him out rather than have him just basically drop back, and he's been successful. 1st and 10, Flora at the 47 of Carlyle. Flora leads 41-3. Hand off to Gibson. Gibson gets across the 45 to around the 42. And I hesitate to ask, but Jamie, have we only had like 2 penalties in the game? Had a holding.
2, a holding and an offsides.
Yeah.
Thanks, Bruce.
I'm just, well, we're just testing. We're testing the rule.
2 penalties, 2-point difference.
Yeah. I'm just testing to see if the broadcaster
hasn't
jinx
lightning
works.
yet either.
Back to throw. Helms got a man. It's incomplete through the hands of Daniel Lewis. That might be the first pass we've seen underthrown by Jay Helm tonight.
This year.
This year.
Usually if he, of course, 3 games, but usually if he misses, it's high.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a little bit below and behind him.
That could have been the
Daniel
pressure,
Lewis.
though.
I think Daniel Lewis would tell you he should have caught it, hit him in the hands, but.
And there's a lot of pressure coming to the middle, which.
Yeah. So, 3rd and 5. Need to get to the 37-yard line. Football at the 42. Handoff. Bumped in the backfield. Nowhere to go for Johnson. And the Wolves will be in either punt or.
They're not punting.
Run it out. Helm heads to the sideline to get the call. They will not punt. You were very certain of yourself on that, Jamie.
They're more concerned with clock, and there's a quarter left.
Howe in the backfield now, along with Jay Helm. He's got 3 receivers out wide to the right, 1 to the left. Low snap, he gathers, he looks to his right, he throws, it's tapped, and what a catch.
Tip catch.
Tipped by Daniel Lewis and caught by Mikel Bush King. Boy, things are going your direction. Did you see the poor coach on the sideline for Carlyle happened right in front of him, and he just shook his head. Oh, I can't believe it.
Good job.
He raises his hands. No.
Good job by Bush King keeping his feet down.
Concentration. So 1st and 10 for Flora. With 27 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter, the drive continues after that 4th and 5 conversion. Johnson lines up behind the quarterback, Jay Helm. gets the football. Met in the backfield, makes a move, sprints up the middle. He gets across the 15, across the 10, dropped at the 9-yard line with 19 seconds to go in the third. Make it the 10-yard line. I think it's going to be 1st and goal for the Wolves, man, getting up slow for Carlyle. I think that is either Hunter Rose. Is that a 5 or a 6? That's a 5.
Travis Clayton,
Travis
thank
Clayton.
you. We're getting lots of good help from our Carlyle friends up here, and we appreciate it.
Just need dark numbers on those white jerseys.
Or us not to be old and blind.
Or, yeah, one or the other. So, injury timeout taken. So that now they'll wind the clock, and the Wolves will not run a play. That will end the third quarter with Flora in the hunt for the 40-point bulge they're looking for. They lead it now, 41-3. We'll be back after these words.
I'm a bunch of wind. And just like your stomach after that strip mall sushi, I'm a bit unpredictable. Let's redecorate. What's the matter, Tanya? I thought you loved being spontaneous. And if you got the wrong home insurance coverage, I might break the bank too. So get Allstate.
Mayhem is everywhere, so get an Allstate agent. In Salem, call Brandy Drinkpool. At Back & Body Works Chiropractic, we help you feel better naturally. We can help your whole family from newborns to the elderly. We offer auriculotherapy for smoking cessation and appetite control. We use acupuncture to improve health and well-being in the mind and body. We offer high-quality herbal supplements for adults and children, as well as CBD oil. We also offer exercise classes for women of every age, size, and fitness level. Stop by and see us on the square in Louisville.
Call my mommy.
Here's a few other updated scores from around the area as the Wolves lead it here, 41-3. Mount Vernon at halftime leads Centralia 21-20. After 3, Murfreesboro just all over Benton. A running clock against the 6-0 team. That's 41-0. And Sparta leads Anna Jonesboro 24-15 late in the third quarter. 1st and goal for Flora at the 10 around the right side. And did he get in? Touchdown!
Is that Lewis?
Daniel Lewis. On the end around, and you mentioned how that end around had been working, and 10-yard scamper around the right side, breaks a tackle or two, and able to lean forward, get into the end zone for the score. So, Flora goes up 47-3 with 11:53 to go. Here in the ball game, we'll have a running clock the rest of the way. Tough snap, gathered, kick by McGee is good. He is 5 or 6 out of 7 on the extra points. With 11:53 to go in the ball game, Flora leads Carlyle 48-3. Back after this.
Briscoe Surplus Sales on the northeast edge of Flora is your one-stop do-it-all shop. Looking for rugged boots and footwear from great brands like Lacrosse, Rocky, and Carolina? They're there. How about top-notch small engine parts and service? Briscoe Surplus Sales has it. Whether you're wiring your switches or switching your wiring, Briscoe Surplus Sales has the solution and the know-how to help you get the job done right the first time. Briscoe Surplus Sales, your one-stop do-it-all shop.
Flora Wolves offense has done just about everything right tonight. They have a 1 turnover, right? And
yeah, each team with just 1 turnover and each team with just 1 penalty. It's been a well-played game as far as that goes.
Yep. Carlisle's played tough, but they are just outgunned and outmanned, and it's tough to do it with only 17 players on your sideline. 17 players dressed. Kick is away, gathered by Zanetto in the around the 25, heads down the sideline. He's got some room, and he's going to get across the 40 to about the 43-yard line. You know, Jamie, that might end up being what Coach Tackett mentions whenever they review tape.
Special teams coverage.
Special teams coverage has
which had been a strength of theirs.
It's been a little bit lacking tonight on that kickoff team. As some substitutes check in for the Flora Wolves. James Mitchell out there will play some defensive end along with Caden Borcherding.
Now's when you do a careful count.
Also, Jeffrey Mitchell in the game.
Because I
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And Flora going to take a timeout.
Yeah, he was thinking the same thing I was. I want to make sure we've got 11.
Yeah, Flora takes a timeout to make sure their defense is set. We'll keep it right here with 10:59 to go in the football game. And how about the job that John McGee has done tonight? He is 6 out of 7 kicking field goals. That's
a
pretty solid.
Very big asset in high school football, because we all know the chance you take when you go for 2.
Good luck next week, man.
It's always a chance there, you know. So if you have a good kicker, I'm going to scoot that over.
What?
Nothing. Don't worry about it.
You got a heater down there?
No, I almost kicked our power off.
Oh, well, now I'm glad you didn't. Clock is stopped for the timeout. Now on the run. And a pickup of about 5 or 6 yards for Carlyle.
Okay, 1, 2.
I believe that was
3,
Caden Simpson
4
on the
go
run.
off. All right, 4 on, 4 off. That math works.
You're still doing the math, aren't you?
Well, they just sent him 4 more new guys.
Hey, we got Tim Allred watching tonight. Our good friend Tim Allred up there at IFC up in Dietrich. Illinois Fiber Connect. Fumbled snap. Yeah. It's on the ground, and it'll be a turnover. There you said it, Jamie. You said only 1 turnover for each team, and there's number 2. Change of possession. You don't even stop the clock when you have the running clock.
Here's the replay.
And both turnovers have been fumbled snaps for the Carlisle Indians. Updated score, Anna Jonesboro scored, and after 3, Sparta leads Anna Jonesboro 24-23. That's a tight one. Here, 48-3 with a running clock. Chester leads Carmi 14-8 after 3 periods of play. New quarterback for the Wolves is Malachi Tolliver. Malachi is a freshman, 5'9", 135-pounder. Straight up the gut. Is that Drew Howe? That is Drew Howe. I tell you what, you get a guy as big as Drew Howe in your substitutes. He's 5'6", 185-pound junior.
You get him going straight.
You get him chugging. Tough to stop. 2nd down and 2, pickup of 8 on the play. That's Malachi Tolliver may just hand it off over and over and over.
That'd be my guess with a running clock.
Handoff this time goes to Bo Probst. He's still on his feet. He makes the cutback. He's going to score. Bo Probst with a 38-yard scamper up the middle. And the Wolves laying it on now. They've got 54. Lead 54-3 with 8.5 minutes to go. That's a rugby punting kick, isn't it? Yeah, the punting style. I thought about that. McGee to attempt his 8th extra point. Low snap gathered. That's high and over.
That looked like it was going to knuckle right.
Great job by Mikkel Bush-King to get that snap handled and put down. So with 8 minutes to go in the football game, it's 55-3 Flora. And we'll just keep it right here as the clock does continue to run as the Flora Wolves substitute unit doing just about as well as the starters, huh?
Probst looked good there.
That's a nice run by Bo Probst. Probst is a 5'7" freshman. He's one of the kids. I was talking with a good friend of mine, Johnny Winters, about the inexperience. Well, you can't call them inexperienced now. The youth of this Flora team. And the next few years, folks, you want to get behind this squad because they are young and they are going to be winning some ball games in the next 3 or 4 or 5 years. They got a rosy future. Well, they're going to move to 6-2 tonight.
Yeah, playoffs.
Kicking now is Jesus Sanchez, and it's going to fall at about the 20, picked up at the 18-yard line, and Zanetto will get it out to about the 38.
Kajana Carter is the Penn State bowling ball running back I could not think of.
Good. Yeah, I forgot about that.
It was driving me nuts. I had to look it up.
That was a long time before Saquon Barkley. Kajana Carter.
I told you it was an older one, but it was a bowling ball running back, and I couldn't think of his name.
I think I saw Kajana Carter play back in the 90s with Kerry Collins.
Yeah, and then Carter went to the Bengals.
Yeah. Yeah, he was a top 5 draft pick, wasn't he?
Yep.
Handoff goes to Colton Hewells, and he'll pick up a few.
Matthew Crosby swallowed him up.
6 minutes remaining in the game as the clock does continue to roll. The Wolves with a comfortable 55-3 lead.
And the Wolves shoveling they're getting everybody in.
Everybody's getting to play. That's a fun time on that sideline. And the Carlyle sideline, they've been through this before. They're actually smiles down there too. All right. Berkner taking the snap, and he probes his way forward for a few yards. He'll bring up a 3rd down and about 1, a long one, maybe 2, with 5.5 minutes to go in the game. Berkner.
And here you just kind of try and work on some stuff for the next week.
Well, that's the thing. Flora probably not able to get a whole lot of JV games in the Little Illini, and this is a chance to give the substitutes and the JV kids a chance to play defense. As there's a 1st down. Nice run. 4:50 remaining in the football game. We're under 5 minutes. Nolan Duquesne checks in on the defensive line. As under center, the pitch out to the left. That is Landon Taylor, and he's going to get out of bounds at about the 30-yard line. Check that, make that the 37-yard line. A gain of about 15 on the play, 13 on the play. That's your JV's team out there, you said?
So both teams getting.
We're getting some help up here from. We're getting some help up here from Nathan Rolfingsmeyer. He's a freshman, dealing with a bone bruise, but he's helping us out. Appreciate that. Berkner on the carry, on the keeper, I guess. He'll pick up 4. And up to the 32-yard line. Flora is going to pick up their 6th win of the year. And now they're well above. They're into double digits on points now, Jamie.
Yes, this helped.
It was 99-89 before this game. This will add to that total immeasurably. Well, measurably, it'll be 154 on the good. The pitch.
Oh, nice pitch.
Almost got away. Great job to gather by Clayton, and he's going to get forced out of bounds. Picks up the 1st yard. 1st down, a gain of about 10, up to the 22-yard line of the Wolves.
Forced out by Eli Duke. I went to school with Eli's dad in middle school.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, it's at Cole.
Okay.
couple years behind me. Him and Alex Atwood were the same age.
Cole went to
Sisney Middle School.
Sisney? I didn't realize. I guess he would have, wouldn't he? Clock on the roll, under 2.5 minutes to go. Man in motion is Albert.
Right up the middle.
And up the middle. Boy, Chug, he is having a good game. Zanetto. Actually, that was not Zanetto. That was Landon Taylor again.
He chugged
Zanetto
right up there.
out of the game over here.
About to the 2-minute mark.
Flora would like to keep the Indians out of the end zone, but like and get are sometimes two different things.
That's my motto.
Bertner's under center, pitches to Taylor. Taylor's going to get met and dropped or near the line of scrimmage at about the 11-yard line. And it'll bring up second down with 1:40 remaining in the game.
Coach Tackett does another line switch. Looks like a hockey line switch the way he's substituting.
Yep. Another set of subs.
Under 1.5 minutes.
Caden Borcherding back in. Colin Klein, he's freshman. 1:15 to go. As they end around, a lot of room, and he's going to get into the end zone. That was Travis Clayton into the end zone for the touchdown. And the Carlyle Indians will attempt to kick the extra point. They stopped the clock this time. They let the clock go last time.
No, they stopped it for the point, and they started right after when they.
I didn't think they did. I thought they let it run.
They did. I was watching.
Well, you're writing down the timing, so that makes some sense. 55 seconds to go. Stick around after the game. We'll take a short break, and we'll come back and
give you the 12-minute scoring breakdown.
Give you the scoring breakdown, as well as hopefully we still have a camera on to watch the fireworks tonight, as they are going to have a bunch of them. The kick is away. The kick is good. So Carlyle cuts it to a 45-point game with 55 seconds to go. 55s all over the scoreboard. 55-10. Carlyle with the Flora with the lead.
We have seen 8 good extra point kicks.
Boy, when's the last time?
That is a first for me in high school football.
I
would almost say a first for you.
I would suspect. The only missed extra point was the first one of the game.
That is it. And it's a whole line of goods with a field goal thrown in there for good measure.
McGee having a great game from kicking the ball, and a nice game for Simon Zanetto as well. As the ball will be kicked away, the clock will be started, and about a minute from then, the game will end.
Officials letting Carlyle get kind of situated, who he wanted to get in there.
Few other scores.
So it should start about.
Hamilton County leads Cesar-Valier 18-8 after 3 quarters. Chester over Carmi 21-8 late in the 4th. Now with 7.5 to go, Hamilton County knocking off Cesar-Valier 32-8. Hamilton County is going to get close to the playoffs,
which is amazing.
Yeah. Kick is away. Boy, look at driving all the way back. That is Jacob Hawkins, and he'll get up to about the 24-yard line.
And this will be all she wrote, my guess.
He may not even have to start it.
We are close. Now it's ball game.
The Wolves will not have to
run a
snap
play.
The ball.
My guess is they will not.
As the officials blow the play clock into play with 23 seconds to go. And there is a time difference. We will not have a final play. We have had our final play. Let's rephrase that.
There you go.
So the Flora Wolves moves to 6-2. Hey, good luck to you. Flora Wolves moves to 6. Oh, they just dumped the Gatorade on Coach Tackett.
What a night for that.
The Wolves fired up. They're going to the playoffs. They defeat the Carlyle Indians by a final score of 55-10. And we'll be back to wrap it all up for you after this word.
Having car trouble, need a tow, or just some routine maintenance? Butcher Automotive in Louisville has you covered. Locally owned and operated, Butcher Automotive offers complete vehicle repair services along with tire sales and wheel alignment. They're your local Hankook tire and interstate battery dealer. Butcher Automotive offers free local pickup and delivery so your car can be repaired while you're at work or at home. Butcher strives to treat everyone's vehicle as their own. At Butcher Automotive, they don't want you to give them your business, they want to earn it.
There's our some of our highlights from earlier this evening. A touchdown run there from Grant Johnson. And here is Jace Helm with his long scamper for a touchdown earlier in the game. That's like the second or third touchdown. There's a long throw and a long touchdown there for Jared's Sons. Here's a throw out to Mikel Bush-King, where he broke a tackle and heads to the end zone. Touchdown, Flora.
There's the one where he'd scampered back.
Oh, that was a good play. I forgot about that.
Remember, they were on the 1 yard line.
And the final touch, well, one of the final touchdowns there, that was to Wiles. Here's the big run back from Drew Smith, and you are hearing the fireworks in the background as the police auxiliary blowing all they had left. And the Flora Wolves heading to the playoffs with a record of 6-2 and have traveling to Paris next week. Still
got a chance at second.
Got a chance to tie. Actually, if Olney gets beat by Robinson, it could be a three-way tie at 5-2.
Olney's already lost one.
Olney has lost one in the conference.
Okay.
They need to lose to Robinson next week, and Flora needs to defeat Paris next week. So you say there's a chance.
So you're saying I got a chance.
You got a chance. Jamie, run down the scoring real quick, and we'll get out of here.
All right, with 8:05 to go in the first, Johnson had a 6-yard run. Extra point was no good, made it 6-0 Flora. Then with 5:15 to go in the first, Helm had a 43-yard run. Kick was good, 13-0 Flora. 1:27 to go in the first. It was Helms to Sons for a 26-yard touchdown pass. Kick was good, 20-0 Flora. Then in the second, with 6:39 to go, it was an 11-yard lateral pass from Helm to Bush-King. Kick was good, 27-0 Flora. With 2:01 to go, it was a 1-yard touchdown pass from Helm to Wiles. They were on the one. Kick was good, made it 34-0 at the half. In the third, Carlyle started out at with 9:49 to go. Zanetto had a 26-yard field goal, made it 34-3 Flora. And then with 7:04 to go, Bush-King had a 16-yard run. Kick was good, made it 41-3 Flora. 11:53 to go. Lewis had a 10-yard run. Kick was good, made it 48-3 Flora.
There starts the running clock.
With 8:31 to go, Probst had a nice 39-yard run. Kick was good, made it 55-3 Flora. And then with 55.5 seconds, Clayton for Carlisle had a 12-yard run. Kick was good, and we have our final of 55-10.
Hey, we want to thank all the sponsors for bringing you Flora High School football tonight and our football all season long. Nobody's in town. We have no home games next week, so we're not going to be able to.
It's been a blast, Bruce, and the crew at Wabash. Thank you.
Crew at Wabash doing an outstanding job, and thanks again to the North Clay video editing class, Aaron Jones and Max West. We appreciate those kids and that whole class. They do a great job. Carlisle falls to 0-8. The Flora Wolves improve to 6-2. My name is Bruce Dickey. For all of us here at Wabash, reminding you the final score tonight. Flora moves to 6-2 and qualifies for the playoffs as they defeat Carlisle 55-10. So long from Dancy Field.